Yo, what's good? Hey, we're gonna be doing another tier list ranking. Oh, sorry. All right, go now. All right, what's good, YouTube? So, back here with another video, and today I'm so sorry. I know it's been a super long time that I haven't posted any videos in a minute. I totally understand. I had over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. I really appreciate all the love and support from all you fans out there. It really feels like a fun side hustle for me that I want to do for sure. And I want to try my best to like make the content for you guys of doing something that I love, something that's passionate for me, something I do want to do, like stuff videos like this, like Taylor's making videos or reviewing movies or video games. However, any other video you guys want me to do. So if there's anything you guys want me to do for a future video, just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll for sure I'll try to get on it for sure. I promise you guys. So right now I'm just getting back on the grind, making YouTube videos again, just like old times, and I'm trying to be back on the grind again for like each summer. 'Cause I feel like that's the perfect way to, to start making videos. But hold on, as of now, it's not really responding. Let's see if it works. Okay, all right, good. All right, so first of all, we're doing a Spider-Man ranking tier list alongside with across. I'm not sure why there's like a repeat of all these other around two of these movies too, but it's just from Spider-Man 1 to obviously from Across Spider-Verse from now on. So yeah. So right now we're gonna start getting into this tier list ranking video. So if you guys new to this channel, make sure you guys subscribe. It's absolutely free. You can change your minds anytime you want to, and it's absolutely free. You guys can change your minds anytime you want to. And without further ado, let's move on to the video. So first of all, we're gonna move on to the first thing we're starting off with is the first ever Spider-Man film back in 2002 with Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst, Willem Dafoe, Green Goblin, James Franco, Harry Osborn. Bro, the Raimi trilogy is like one of my favorite trilogies of all time. I love the Spider-Man trilogy, the Raimi trilogy. It's it blew the hell out of my mind when I was a kid. Like, and then watching this right now, the years go by, when I was like in middle school or high school, whatever, the movies are still awesome. So, well, here's the thing: the first Spider movie, like, it started off great. How Spider-Man should be, focus more on responsibility in his life. That he learned from his mistakes, and he wanted to like become a hero now after ever since he got revenge for his Uncle Ben's killer. He said, it's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it. So he decided to like actually be a hero to make his uncle proud and to make this whole city proud, so that people could see him as a hero. But overall, no, the Green Goblin as a villain, I think Willem Dafoe did an excellent job. I think he killed it. Um, I think that sorry, what was that thing? Because because okay, yeah, because Green Goblin, during that I think it's the Thanksgiving scene where like he saw the cut that Peter had in his wrist. He noticed that what happened because he had that fight with him in that apartment building, whatever, that fire building, and then yeah, then he soon realized, oh my god, he's Spider-Man. Then he decided to just walk out away, and yeah, I feel like this is like a classic, like just a classic story for a Spider movie, but I feel like to me it's like it's really good, so I might as well put it right here. It's still a good movie. It's just I don't think it's the best one. Well, we're gonna get to that right now. But yeah, the first Spider-Man film is obviously a B tier movie for me. Like it's good, but I don't think it's the greatest one I've seen yet. It just started off as a good film, like how what Spider-Man can actually be when he starts out being a hero. Which speaking of starting to become heroes, we have Spider-Man 2, which that literally is the best one yet. Obviously, Spider-Man 2 is completely S tier. You could roast me all the time you want to the concept below. I'm pretty sure most of you all agree. Spider-Man 2 is completely an S tier, bro. If you haven't seen this movie, bro, I highly suggest you go watch it, bro, because like it's literally a must watch. Not because it's Marvel, it's more so a must watch. I feel like you guys might like it because it just redefines what superhero movies can possibly be. Like Spider-Man 2, for example, like he had so much stress of being a photographer, being a college student. I think it's full time or whatever type of class he's doing. Like, yeah, Peter Parker's having the roughest time of his entire life. He feels stressed, and that's why he started losing his powers because he knows he can't do it. His mind can't do it. Mentally he can't. That's why he starts losing his lectures because yeah. Then after that, then he started like living his normal life as Peter Parker. Then he said he wants to go talk to MJ because they have like a complicated relationship where they're going on right now. Then like he said, hey yo, let's get together. I feel like it's the right time. And then just like, no, you're too late. I'm already in love with this other guy named uh John Jameson. That's Jameson's son. And then yeah, MJ's like saying, like it's too late for you to get, if it's too late for you to to get together with me. I feel like you would have had the moment right there, but MJ did say she loved him in the first film, or at the end of the first film. We knew that before, but then like but Peter says, hey, I'm not empty seat. Punch me, I bleed, and then he will say, hey, let's get together. Until like well, speaking of Doc Ock, well, hold on, yeah, well, hold on 1 second. Yeah, they try the best to try to work things out together, but obviously like she wants to know, wait, like why at that moment. So yeah, I totally get that. But overall, like, oh my gosh, Spider-Man 2 goes so hard. I love this movie so freaking much. Like it really does, dude. Like it redefines what superheroes can possibly be. I love it so much. And obviously, first of all, we can't stop thinking about Doc Ock. Obviously, Alfred Molina's Doc Ock, bro. He is an awesome villain, bro. Dude, his story arc is so legendary. How he became the villain, Doc Ock, because like he honestly made those mechanical arms all by himself, and then mostly he starts losing control because the arms were controlling him, and the chip got destroyed in his neck, and that was crazy. And then all of a sudden, then he just wants that tritium to build a machine again. But overall, it's gonna overcollapse the city. That's why Spider-Man's here to do what he wants to do. But what sucks about it is that he never had powers at that time. So how could he fight Spider-Man though? But yeah, it wasn't the right time yet. Until Doc Ock, kind of, ever since he threw him to that wall, you could sense that super strength's coming back. He already knows coming back when he's talking to MJ. I think maybe he felt happy in his system that he got his powers back, or if not, it just happened like that out of nowhere. Pretty much both, however way you want to think. But yeah, and Peter's starting to get his powers back. He starts, wailing on Doc Ock. He's having an epic battle against him with that train. That train scene is amazing. I love it so much. That train scene is like one of my favorite moments in superhero movies history. It literally knows what they're doing. But dang, dude. And that final battle scene, it's still awesome. I think Sam did an excellent job making this film. Obviously, it's like one of my favorite films of all time, without a doubt. Not because it's a superhero movie, mostly because my favorite movies in general of all time. It's literally awesome. Like, bro, it's like that this movie and like The Dark Knight, like those two movies are like neck and neck for me. I can't tell which one's better, but like this movie, I can really watch the movie any single day of the week, especially the Raimi trilogy. Like overall, like from one, two, and three, those movies are like amazing. Now we are moving on. Yeah, Spider-Man 2 is completely S tier without a doubt. Next, we're on Spider-Man 3. Now, Spider-Man 3, okay, here's the thing. There's been some ups and downs for this movie to happen. I totally get that. Uh, I know I did a video about that tierless villain video where, I ranked about which one's the best villain, which one's the worst villain. But this movie, like, I want to say it's good. Because like for me, it's like between B and C because of one how good the movie is like in general, and see like how there's like bits of controversies going on with that film, like like it was forced, it was rushed, they didn't have to do it, like stuff like that. Well, first of all, the introduction started out great. I don't mind that. I like the introduction of the film. But Sandman, Flip Marco as the villain, I see he played it really well, honestly. I feel like his story arc is amazing. How he didn't make a choice. He didn't make a choice to do bad things in his life. He just did it for like because he just had bad luck with what he just did in the film. I'm not a bad person. I just had bad luck. That's it. And it makes sense because like he just said he didn't have no choice. He said I didn't want this. I didn't have a choice. I never choose to be a criminal. I'm just doing it to protect my family, my daughter, because she's sick. I want to try to get her healthy, better. It makes sense, but like the cops are still gonna like obviously think he's a criminal like that because if you're still money, clearly you're a criminal. But yeah, but Sandman won't talk to police. But when it comes to Sandman though, okay, it feels like it's easy for him to get the money. But like, how imagine what if his daughter would have seen if he was Sandman? Like, bro, that's good. I mean, no, she won't freak out. It's just that like it's just sand. I mean, well, it depends. But and then the story arc between Peter and Harry. So I really forgot to mention about Peter and Harry in Spider-Man 2. Yeah, Peter and Harry. Yeah, some ups and downs because Harry's been getting drunk in Spider-Man 2, and all of a sudden then yeah, he starts acting all crazy, say, "Yo, where's Spider-Man? Bring him here to me right now." He took off the mask. He recognizes Peter, saying, "Oh my God, you killed my father." And then he says, "There are bigger things happening here, Harry, than me and you. I gotta stop him. I gotta save MJ." Then boom, and then move on to Spider-Man 3. Yeah, they're still having some ups and downs in their friendship relationship going on right there. So yeah, that's why. And then freaking Harry Osborn, like he went back to his house. He did the Goblin formula because Spider-Man 2 had set it up him to become a villain to get revenge on his Uncle Ben's killer, which clearly Spider-Man did not kill his father. Um, yeah, which that happened in the first one, which it's amazing. And then that fight was pretty cool. I liked it a lot, and they just went neck and neck, bro. Like, yo, man, like the screenings are so good. Like they see, Spider 3 is really good for the screenings and how they did it, but the story arc it was like a big controversy, and so like yeah. And Sandman was a pretty cool villain. I enjoyed all the fight scenes against him, and Peter Parker wearing the black suit, you know, because the alien was like following him the whole time. It's obsessed with him the whole time, like you know. And then when he got the suit, he's trying to look. And then they think that like Philip Marco's the Uncle Ben's killer, which I do not really like that. Yeah, it just jeopardized one and two, because like they just think that it was him the whole time, and then they all just moved on from that. And then Spider-Man 3, they're barely talking about it. I'm like, bro, I feel like maybe just move on from that. I think it's I don't think you. I don't think you don't really want to go do it. I feel like, yeah, it just came out of nowhere. I don't know why they brought that up. Yeah, they all just moved on. They're all pretty happy until then. Yeah, the black suit stuff came in. I was like, okay, he's not better. He wants to get revenge, just because he has a new improved suit and he wants to test it out, see how cool it is. But overall, like, yeah, it's dangerous. But yeah, and then the fight scene between Peter and Harry again, fight over MJ because you know Harry actually blackmailed MJ. See, that whole the arc thing of Spider-Man 3 is like so controversy, and especially when you get to Spider-Man 3 at the very end. Sorry, almost at the end of the film, they Venom was the character of the movie, which I think he's the antagonist in the film, which clearly was Sandman. He was there the whole entire movie. Venom just appeared for a latter half, and also he just died. Like literally, like yeah, because back in the day, 2006, 2007, like a lot of people really, really want to see Venom in that Spider-Man film because they think that like, oh, he's gonna get the black suit and boom, Venom. But that's not how. Yes, but like you want to set up the character Venom for that. For that, but yeah, his design in the movie it was sloppy. I didn't like the writing, obviously, for Venom. I feel like yeah, because it was the Sam Raimi's fault because you know he never wanted Venom at all in that film, and then Avi Arad, who you know producers of the Spider films, he said no, Venom needs to be in this movie. Like people want to see Venom so bad, but Sam Raimi kept saying no, 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 but he really didn't have a choice, so he had to do it. But overall, Spider 3 is a decent film. I liked it a lot. I mean, it's between B and C to start talking about it, but I don't know. I might as well just put it in here, I guess. It's right there. It's not the worst movie I've seen. It's not really D tier rating, but overall, it's not that bad. But overall, I love the Raimi trilogy. It's just that three had a big controversies of like you know what they wanted to be. They're having back and forth of their storyline. I get it, but overall, the news was actually decent. It's not terrible, obviously, especially the Bull and McGuire emote, the Bull and McGuire dance, which just that never gets old. I always love that dance so much. It's funny. I like it a lot. Yeah, but in my opinion, Tobey's also the best Spider-Man to me. He's my guy for Spider-Man. He's amazing. Well, speaking of amazing, we have the Amazing Spider-Man alongside with there's reason why they rebooted Spider-Man after Spider-Man 3 because of Andrew Garfield. Because well, no, not sorry, not because of him, because of you know they had to reboot him for a reason. That's why they got a new Spider-Man called an actor named Andrew Garfield, which I feel like he's a really good actor in my opinion. I think he's a really good Spider-Man because pretty good Spider-Man, yeah, but not to me not a good Peter Parker because he's tall, his hair is different, you know. But I think Andrew Garfield did a pretty good job. So this movie itself, in general, it's good, not bad. Obviously, they just did a recap of the Raymond trilogy, but they did it differently. But because he didn't actually go for his Uncle Ben's killer because people think that like you know oh he's just like assaulted people like he's just a vigilante wearing a mask. Yes, at that time yeah, but then he said like oh he's just trying to protect people yada yada yada. Lizard as a villain okay not bad, but in movie in general I think it's a B tier. I mean this movie's not memorable obviously. It's just that like how the movie went. If you like Andrew Garfield that much then boom he's your favorite. He has two Spider-Man films. Then after that then yeah then no, it's not that bad. I mean, well, okay. Here's the thing: The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is okay. Here you go. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's a fun movie. I don't think it's bad. I thought it was really bad, and I was like, you know what? I think it's a really fun movie. I don't know why people say it's really bad. So I think I might as well just put it next to the first one. I guess. It's a fun. Okay, here's the thing. I know you guys might be confused saying like you put it here last time. Yes, because it was kind of bad. But then also when I first watched it, saying you know what? I don't think it's not that bad. I think it's a really fun movie. I don't see any problems with it. Electro was the main villain, which I didn't like him. I didn't like him as that villain, but because I don't know, because he just like it was like the whole point saying I love Spider-Man so much, I'm a huge fan, and all of a sudden he hates him, and I was like, okay, then what's going on now? So yeah, but no, but okay, here's the thing. This suit though, particularly, is like the best one yet because it's so comic accurate. It's the best one yet. I love that. I love Andrew Garfield's new approved suit. It looks so dope. But yeah, dude, like yeah, Maze Runner 2 is literally yeah, I put it on B tier. It's good because Goblin was okay for the most part. He looks kind of horrible, but Rhino was way horrible. I hated the Rhino suit in that movie. Like I just didn't know what Sony were trying to do. Like they're trying to like, you know, Like, don't put Rhino in a mechanic suit. He's OG rock stone Rhino. That's what he is. Which, well, spoiler alert, he's in the Kraven film, which I'm really surprised they finally fixed it. And it's gonna be rated R, so it's gonna be awesome. Hold on one second. I'm gonna see if it's still okay. Good. Boom. All right. So yeah, Maze Runner 2 it's a B tier. It's not bad. It's good. Like alongside with the Raymond trilogy, the first one, and also the Maze Runner, the first one. Like they're well, I said the first one's like kind of forgettable. So it's not memorable. But the second one like had like some really deep storytelling love moments, like Gwen Stacy, how her character arc was amazing. Some people say they prefer her over MJ because MJ's like she's kind of I don't know. Yeah, no, Gwen's awesome because like she had the right to get mad, like say, hey, I can't be with you because I'm Spider-Man. I have to stay away from you, or else you're gonna get hurt. And boom, he regretted it so much because like I guess Gwen's dad was right, I guess, or maybe it just happened. But yeah, her death scene was actually really sad. I didn't really enjoy that. Like, oh man, like why would they have to kill her off like that? That was the only time they killed off their girlfriends, and I was just saying, bro, I think they made a huge mistake by doing that. But we'll see how it goes. That's why people say if they make TASM 3, he might get the black suit. And I was like, but that'll be a repeat of this one, Spider-Man 3, which Toby did. Because yeah, but for the MCU, Tom Holland, it's gonna be different because it's gonna be like in a group movie, not like in a solo film. But well, maybe in Spider-Man 5, Tom Holland might get the symbiote, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, overall, yeah, both of the Spider-Man films are on B tier from now on. I say the second one's like kind of more fun than the first one. 'Cause I feel like the second one had like more adventure, deep love storytelling. The villains are okay, but overall the movie itself was actually pretty good. It's not bad. And yeah, now we're moving on to the MCU Tom Holland Spider-Man trilogy, which he just got finished doing it. So this is gonna be awesome. This will be really fun to rank. So here's the thing: Spider-Man Homecoming is an A tier for me. I think no, okay. Here's the thing: Homecoming is actually way more fun than Far From Home, in my opinion. Which I'll get to Far From Home in a minute. Because Homecoming it started off well. It wasn't an orange story like what Ken Feige said. It was amazing. Um, Vulture started off as the villain because he wanted to get Stark Tech. To make it to get more money. To do it for his family. Which I get that, but it's fraud. You should not be doing that. Tony Stark will not like that from you. But and then the whole like okay, so that timeline plot it just said okay, that whole Avengers thing that happened right at 2012 because that's when they started cleaning up the whole thing because all the destruction they caused, but which for heroing, and then after that it says 8 years later, and I was like, wait a minute, are we in 2020? This gotta be an error. And also kept like said, oh yeah, the whole 8 year thing, 8 years later, that's an error, and I'm like, okay, then it makes sense. So it should be like 4 or 5 years later, not 8 years later, because that's in 2020. That's COVID. So yeah, no, it made no sense at all. So I was like, how do you go from 2012 to 2020? That Spider-Man Homecoming didn't take place at that time. So yeah, no, it's because that movie actually takes place in 2017. That's when the movie came out, and Infinity War took place in 2018, which makes perfect sense. I like that. See, because how they Fist Saga did, they did it perfectly, which I like that. Um, but yeah, Iron Man was there in that film, which that was pretty cool. I like that. He was there for like quite like 10 minutes of the film, or five, I guess. But yeah, no, yeah, and Robert Downey Jr. was amazing. Tom Holland, obviously, he's a great Spider-Man. I actually liked him a lot. Uh, his new suit was pretty cool. It was like he was more so like Iron Man Jr. type of way, like say, hey yo Peter, if you ever thought the suit, then you shouldn't have it. Like he tried his best to like to like he tried his best to actually like to do something with the suit, but then Peter kept saying like, okay, fine, like I'm just something without the suit. That's wrong, bro. He is something without this. He is something with the suit, bro. Like he learned from it, like how to do it. He did like lots of web gadgets that he used to do. Sorry, web gadgets that he did, and all of a sudden then he learned from it. He learned from it from like trying to save the boat. He may not do it fine because he missed a bit. He missed right there, but it's okay. But I remember doing it for him, like trying to like yeah, yeah, the whole like dad and son talk thing that they had. I mean, it was pretty cool, but overall, like, gee, that was harsh. And then yeah, and then he started to go on a date with his love Liz, and then after that, then he realized that his father was actually the Vulture because he seen him in that boat. That's how he knew about him. He's like, wait, you're the Vulture? You're her dad? And I was like, oh shoot. Yeah, that storyline got so intense, and after that, then during that car scene was legendary. I love that so much. It literally like it scared the hell out of Peter. It traumatized him, bro. Like he got so scared. Yeah, he didn't want Peter to actually go on a date with Liz, bro. Like like his father is crazy. Like, her father's crazy. Like honestly, like and yeah, that fight, that whole mace suit that he wore. And during that fight against Vulture, and Shocker was there. Well, we're not gonna really talk about Shocker. I mean, he was only there for like I guess like 2 minutes of the film because he killed the original Shocker, and then that black dude who's like yeah who came along, he's into Shocker. Then who else? Aaron Davis, yeah, which he appeared for a little bit, and he mentioned he has a nephew here, which it's obviously Miles Morales, which he's not in the MCU yet, but he is gonna be in the MCU. I just hope so they know what they're doing. But yeah, and the fight scene between Spider and Vulture, like he tried to save Adrian Toomes, to like not get exploded by his wings and the Stark tech he's trying to steal. Like it's no. Yeah, he did the right thing to save him, obviously, because he took big risks. He just did not care. And yeah, he did the right thing to save him, and then boom, and then after that, then he got the suit back, and then from Peter, and then Ahmed just knew immediately that he's Spider-Man. Yeah, this movie's a fun movie, and Ned, obviously, he's a really funny character. I really enjoyed his character arc so much. I just don't know what they're gonna do for him in the next upcoming Spider-Man films. He's probably gonna be the villain, which we'll get to that later. But yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming is literally a really fun movie. It's an A tier. I loved it a lot so much. Now we move on to Far From Home. Okay, so now this is interesting because this movie actually does take place after Avengers Endgame, which that's weird, and it's the final movie of Phase 3. And I'll tell you the epilogue's not bad. It's just how like they did an epilogue story right away after when the movie just ended for Phase 3 because Endgame didn't end off Phase 3. It was this movie. But what I think about it, okay, it's between B or C. It's not D. I don't think it's horrible because some think it's horrible. I get it. I get it. I get it. But overall, it's actually a pretty fun movie. Actually, okay, hold on. Actually, let me talk about it first. Okay, yeah, start off with, Peter going on vacation and he has love interest with MJ, which Homecoming had a love interest with Liz, which clearly that did not that literally did not work. But no, but MJ, I feel like that's the best option for him. He's trying to do something really special for her, like trying to give her a dolly necklace that he wanted, and then after that, then during that vacation trip, he just wanted to go be by himself, no Spider-Man around. He just wants to be having a normal teenager life summer vacation for him and his friends. And then like then end up causing chaos when you got Mysterio in that film and Nick Fury and Mary Hill in that movie. Yeah, Mysterio was in the film. I say Jake Gyllenhaal did an amazing job as Mysterio. I say he was genius for the most part because how he created like fake illusion tech to like think that to like actually do something what he could possibly do that no one else couldn't, like be a hero or like an Avengers level threat type of yes sir an Avengers level threat monsters to like an Avengers hero for Mysterio or as a hero for a guy like Mysterio who wants to do the right thing. But overall, it's like fraud, like not in a villain way, but he just being a fraud. All this tech stuff is fake. Like he was never really doing it, and all of a sudden, then MJ ended up finding out that he's Spider Man. He kept saying, "No, no, no, I'm not Spider Man." And that whole mental challenge thing with Spider-Man and Mysterio at that parking lot, it was oh my god, it was insane. Like yeah, the Mysterio was like going hard on Peter, bro. Like all that illusions, and I was like, dude, like imagine watching that in theaters, dude. Like it literally is just like oh my god, it made my mind go crazy because like where's this going? Where's this going? But yeah. And that final best was actually pretty cool. I enjoyed it a lot. It was pretty good. Not it was decent. It was just him finding the drones and then pretty much Peter Parker did like a recall of Captain America, like doing the grabbing the shield and Mjolnir at the same time. That if that's what it went for, I just don't know why, because obviously he wasn't here when Cap did that. It was yeah at that time he wasn't, but I don't know where he got that from. Like yeah, it was my Captain America for sure. But overall, Far From Home was like not a bad movie. Obviously ended up in a cliffhanger, which people never thought it would expect it to be. But actually, okay. At the time, it was an A tier. I'll just give it a B tier. It's a fun movie. I just don't know where to put it. Oh shoot, yeah, it's a fun movie. I just don't know where to put it. I think it's right there. It's not horrible. It's not bad, but it's decent. It's pretty good. It's not horrible. But this is where it gets to. I can literally talk about this movie all day. I can literally talk about this movie all day. Like, bro, come on. It's literally Spider-Man No Way Home. It's the best movie I've ever seen yet in theaters. Like, bro, oh my god, it started off so try to like oh my god, dude. Okay, so this is a multiverse movie. Those are obviously fun to watch. Clearly they are. This one kicks it up a notch. Spider-Man: No Way Home is obviously my favorite ones of all time. I love this movie so much. Like, bro, the introduction started off great. Like them going to college, like obviously they couldn't do it because they recognize he has friends that are Spider-Man. So yeah, Spider has two friends that they care about and know he's Spider-Man. That's why they can't do it. That's why Peter Parker went to go up to Doctor Strange so he could try to fix the spell, so, so that they can know that they can forget that he's Spider-Man, which he wanted to forget. MJ didn't want to, Ned didn't want to, obviously Aunt May didn't want to, obviously, but or Happy, but then he ended up causing five spells, or yeah, he changed his spell. Sorry, he changed his spell 5 times, but I'm assuming Doctor Strange said it was 6 times. And wait, sorry, before I get to that, and Charlie Cox's Daredevil in this movie, oh my god, dude. Okay, here's the thing. At that time, I never watched the Netflix series Daredevil because I because it was like non-MCU. It wasn't really MCU. It was just like a freaking like canon event like from the TV shows from Netflix. And after that, the Netflix lost the rights to all these Netflix shows and they put them on Disney Plus, and that means a rumor they could possibly return the MCU or like yeah, possibly yeah. I feel like they could. Well, Daredevil's already gonna return. We already know he's coming back. He's gonna come back in the Echo series, which that's gonna be insane. But yeah, but yeah, yeah, and then the whole spell did, and then obviously it didn't work. And then Spider has to go like try to go find that woman who's in charge of the whole college thing. And then Doc Ock came first. Alfred Molina, the same. Oh my god, the same actor from Spider-Man 2 back in '04, and he came back, bro. Oh my god, dude, that fight scene was awesome. It's like it's literally really entertaining. All the fight scenes were amazing. Green Goblin was in there, like freaking Lizard, Sandman, Electro. Electro design looks way a lot better than freaking how he was in the second one. Jamie Foxx was amazing in this one. I feel like because if Electro was an MCU, our MCU Electro is yellow, and I like that. Yeah, because yellow is obviously our classic version of us, like of our universe of his color. Like yeah, dude, Electro was awesome. And then obviously what else? We'll get to that later. 1 second. And then they're trying to like fix the villains up so they can like be better, they to get second chances. Like, bro, oh my god, like, dude. And then throughout the film, Goblin was, dude, Green Goblin. Can we talk about him in No Way Home? He was extremely scary in that film, dude. Imagine what he could have done in the first Spider film that he couldn't do, and then he ended up like freaking like killing his aunt throughout the glider, and I'm like, bro, he literally got what he wanted. Like he couldn't do in the first one, but he could do this to Peter's aunt May, and I was like, dude, oh my god, dude, oh my god. Dude, that scene always gets intense. Dude, yeah, No Way Home, I literally watched. That's so far the only one I watched out of all the Spider-Man films so far. But dude, that was insane, dude. I was because I was watching my friend in theaters, and I was like, I think she's good. I think she's good. And I was like, oh, she's not. And I was like, oh no, yeah, it was sad. And then throughout the film, guess who came back? Oh, it's Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. And I was like, what the heck, dude? I I can always watch my reactions back and forth on theaters. I wish I can, but obviously you can't record in theaters. But overall, dude, like, oh, no one. Well, here's the thing. I kind of expected to go, but I just didn't want to get fully like expected because like how they're gonna come, obviously, where they're gonna come from, like because I don't know Doctor Strange can open portals to different universes, but like different uh like from different sections or like different places, but I didn't know different universes because I mean kind of yeah, but it's only think about what you want to go. But yeah, then Tom and Peter had a discussion with Toby and Andrew saying like, hey, we're gonna start coming to your Aunt May. I have some all explain to you. I've been there before. And they say like, hey yo, Michael Ben's killed. It's my fault. I'll explain Stacy. She's my MJ. I couldn't save her. I tried to forget myself, but I couldn't. And then the whole thing with Aunt May said. Sorry, hold on. I need some water. With great power comes great responsibility, and like, dude, and then obviously like, it's always like, wait a minute, oh, with great power comes great responsibility, and he's like, wait, how do you know that? And he's like, oh, Uncle Ben said it. Uncle Ben said it too. Yeah, he said to me too. And obviously, Ame said to Tom Holland's Peter Parker, which it was like, it was cool, but like overall, like Aunt May is the one who raised him because in the MCU, because in the MCU there's no Uncle Ben. I just realized that yeah, there's no Uncle Ben in the MCU. It's okay. I mean, it's kind of like odd, but it's like okay at the same time, which I'm happy. Actually, yeah, and I'm happy about that. But because obviously it was an origin story, they made it so different than MCU, and it's okay. They're being creative. I like that. I still can't find he knows what he's doing in the MCU. So yeah, obviously yeah, he knows what he's doing. But yeah, and then they started mentioning like their girlfriends again, and then like say, hey yo, it took a while, but me and MJ, we made it work. Obviously, yeah, me and MJ, well my MJ, and then yeah, and Andrew Garfield watching Tom Holland and MJ, and then like watch yeah. But then Andrew Garfield's like being all sad and stuff, and yeah, yeah, oh man, yeah, and then obviously, oh, wait, And then Toby uses this web shooter, saying like, "Oh my God, that came out of you." It's like, wait, you can't do that? No. And dude, that final battle construction site, oh my God, dude, it's like I don't know. I feel like they paid so much money for that scene to happen because like I feel like there's like yeah, they know where to fight at those scenes, like and then also talk about the web shooters and like saying like, hey, how can we build ours? But then like how can we build our own web shooters? But then you end up like like coming out of your own risk. He's explaining it. It was funny, and then fighting the villains was awesome. And then what else happened? And then they try to mention the Avengers, obviously. Like, dude. Also, wait, before that, I understand I was happy about Toby Edger coming back. Also, the fight between Peter Parker, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange in that film. Actually, hold on one second. Yeah, sorry, my mouth getting a little dry from all talk about Spider-Man films. I'm sorry, it's exciting. Um, yeah, that fight between Peter Parker and Doctor Strange was amazing. I liked it a lot. But he tries to say like there are infinite numbers of people who know Peter Parker Spider-Man. If that spell gets loose, they're all gonna come up to the same universe, which that's insane. But yeah, that final battle scene between all three Spider-Man and all the Sinister Five, I guess you could say, was obviously awesome. But and Doc Ock, got he was cool with us obviously, which that was awesome. And then what they're trying to do is that they mention the Avengers and then like say the Avengers. That's great. What is that? And then it was so funny. And then they did the pointing thing together. I like that. Yo, Peter, Peter, Peter. Yeah, Peter one, Peter two, Peter three, and he's like, "I love you guys. Thank you." And that final swing, all three of them, dude. Me, my friend, everyone in the theater were like cheering, dude, because like, see, this is why it's awesome to go to a theater where like where they actually do care, and I love that a lot. They don't just be like quiet saying like, bro, you don't tell me you can't cheer from this moment. Obviously, like yeah, like bro, just cheer for that. It's awesome. Like bro, come on, it's Spider Man. But yeah, um, all the villains got cured, and Green Goblin was the last one. And he wants to freaking beat the hell out of him. He was wailing on Green Goblin, like he wanted to kill him so bad. But then obviously Toby ended up stopping and saying, "Yo, I get that. We get that. We've all been there before. I would have done the same thing as you, but literally, like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Like just cure him already first. That's the first thing we gotta do." And then he ended up stabbing Toby, and all of a sudden, then Andrew Garfield threw the antidote. Boom, killed Tom. Boom, he killed. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he cured Norman Osborn as Green Goblin. But yeah, after that was over. And then Doctor Strange tries to fix the spell. What Peter did, he messed it up so bad. Then he tried to like make sure the multiverse doesn't collide to our universe. But yeah, like and you can see shadow figures in there. You see Rhino, you see Craven, Black Cat, Scorpion. You can see all these shadow figures in there. Possibly like a spider. I don't know. But yeah, these are the ones I've seen so far. And then they remade the spell saying, how do we make a spell where they forgot who I am, like Peter Parker, because they're all coming to me saying, okay, fine, but if you do it, but we have no memory of you, it'll just be so you never existed. And then Tom says, you know what? Yes, I'll do it. Why not? Yeah. And the spell was done, and literally everyone just like went all happy with their own separate ways. Tom wants to go check up on Ned and MJ, see how they're doing, how they're doing so far without Peter Parker, because they uh he made that spell to happen because he wants them to be safe, not like cause them more danger. Because he already caused them enough danger. He really wants them to be safe and happy, which that's what Spider-Man should do. And like he went to go see MJ, and then telling like hey, yeah, Peter Parker, I want a coffee. And then he went to check up on Nez. He's like, he looks happy. And then he just didn't want them to know who he is, or like try to refresh the memory, because like then yeah, because it'll just cause more danger, stuff like that. Which I hope so that doesn't happen. That's what Spider-Man should be. He should just leave them alone, be happy. Like Peter Parker focus what he wants to do all by himself. From now on, please. He's like a classic Spider-Man story. And then like that new suit, like final swing, bro, it was oh my god, one of the best scenes in movie history that I've seen so far. Like yeah, dude, like that's how you make a Spider-Man film when you have like Tom Holland just be by himself, no Stark Tech, his own web shooters, his own classic suit. Spider-Man No Way Home is literally one of my favorite movies so far, like as of 2021 right now. But or in 2021, but like as of now, it's still my favorite film. But like, dude, oh my god, dude, I absolutely can't wait for Spider-Man 4, 5, and 6. I hope so. They do it right this time because like I heard Tom's gonna get paid a lot of money for doing all these other projects that he's gonna do. So yeah, well I'm super excited. I really can't wait. But yeah, dude, No Way Home is instantly S tier, bro. I'm sorry, I could talk about this movie all day. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, now we're going to Tom Hardy's Venom series. He only has two movies so far. Venom 1 and Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. All right, how about this? Venom 1 is right here. I think alongside with this one too. Why not? I think, uh, yeah, right here. I mean, I'll put both of them at B tier, but I think the first Venom film's like kind of actually no, I can't. No, I feel like if I watch them both, I'll be like, you know what? They're both B tier. Yeah, they're both B tier. I know. Sometimes I think that's Venom the Carnage is D tier. Yes, I get that. But when you watch both of them, I feel like they're not that bad. Obviously, I think the first Venom film's like honestly like a lot better. But yeah, it was not bad. Riot's the villain, and obviously Carnage. You finally gonna have Carnage in that film in the second one. It was not bad, honestly. But yeah, Tom Hardy, obviously a great Venom. Literally was my favorite until like Venom 2. I just thought about this one right now. Spider No Way Home. He appeared in the MCU, but until that didn't actually went out well. He had to get it after he went back to his own universe, which I'm surprised what they're gonna do with Venom 3. But yeah, but they're not bad, obviously. Like they're good, but yeah, I mean that's it. There's not really much memorable to talk about Venom, Venom 2, but they're both obviously great movies, but they're not like uh. There's like nothing much that happened. It was like a classic like Venom story what they did. Like what can the Venom do without Spider-Man? But boom, yeah. And damn, we got. Oh, actually no. Well, Morbius, I haven't seen that one yet. I'll just put it right here. All right. Now we're going to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Okay, here's the thing. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is A tier. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is actually S tier. Actually, not just that. It's literally the best one yet, bro. Yeah, no. This is my top three. Yeah, Across Spider-Verse number one. This is number two. This is number three. This is number four. Five. Let's see. Five. Yeah, that's fine right there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's fine right there. Yeah, it's my top five, or sorry, yeah, three, four, five. My top five are Cross Spider Verse, No Way Home, Spider-Man 2, Into Spider Verse, and Spider-Man Homecoming. Those are my top five favorites. But yeah, dude. Oh my god. Okay, Spider-Man Spider Verse was a classic origin story Miles Morales film. They did so well. The animation was fire. Dude, like the Prowler as the villain was awesome. Same thing as Kingpin. He was an awesome villain. Like it introduced so much Spider people, like Gwen, Peter B. Parker, which clearly he was super funny in that film. And then yeah, dude, like I really enjoy Miles Morales' classic story of Spider-Man. I feel like that's how because there's never been a movie where at all where Miles Morales becomes Spider-Man. They just made that in the anime film, which is perfect. I like that so much. Yeah, and they because they gave us a trailer for that movie to come out in 2017 and they're saying that at Christmas 2018. I'm like, we got to wait a whole year for this movie to come out, but yeah. No, but it was amazing though. Until when you get to Across the Spider-Verse though, dude, the Spot is literally freaking dude, he's like my favorite villain so far, dude. Like the Spot goes hard, bro. Like, dude, he got what he wanted. He got his redemption. He got his revenge that Miles Morales did to him and that science lab against Kingpin from that explosion. Oh my dude. The Spot, okay, Jason Schwartzman, who voiced the Spot, if y'all don't know him, he did well to me. What I see in like, what he did Scott Pilgrim, which back in 2010. I watched, it, I loved it a lot. But him as the villain in Spot, he went from being like a funny like character to like a serious, crazy character. Like, dude, and then that whole vision thing that Miles saw, that with the Spot, he saw like a kid or his dad obviously just saving that kid, and then boom, his dad's gonna die. And like Miguel O'Hara was the main antagonist. He wasn't the villain. I say he was mainly the antagonist. Like he's trying to like stop Miles going to his father. He's trying to say like just let it happen. I was like, you can't tell no one to like not save someone's father because like that's gonna create another event. Like you can't do that. Like if he does it, nothing's gonna happen. It's just gonna play it out well. But yeah, them doing that is like saying no, I'm not. I'm on Miles' side. He's clearly right. And the whole story arc of the spider biting him, that's from a different universe, from Earth 42 Miles. That's what they mean by Earth 42. Cause like, dude, and in that background, you can see Miles Morales with the dreads in that storyline. And then yeah, that Spider bit Miles from a different universe, and that's why he traveled back to there because the system got rebooted or it just happened. And then he went to go see his uncle Aaron, and he told his mom he's Spider-Man. And then dude, and then after that, then he went to go tell his shoot, hold on. After that, he went to go to or for two universes. Then he went to go to see his uncle again, and he actually got his father died in that universe. Like dude, and after that then he went to go see his uncle again. After that then dude, that ending scene, because I could have sworn I was like, wait, that's not Miles Morales, right? Because like I could tell his body, his hair type, his shoes, and I'm like, that's Miles Morales, bro. And I was like, oh shoot, that's Miles Morales for 42. But he's the Prowler though, not Spider Man, because he was supposed to be Spider Man. This Miles Morales from 1610, he was not supposed to be Spider Man, which even though it literally just happened. Even Miguel Harrison, like hey, that spider should not bite you. Spider should never existed. You should never be Spider Man. He's like, no, you're lying. I'm Spider Man. Like no, he's Spider Man, bro, without a doubt. Because like you can't change the past. Like whatever happens, happens. You're supposed to just stick with it. And Miles just accepted what he did because he likes being Spider Man. It's like his gift. He never thought about it as his curse like how Toby did. In the first Spider Man film, but he liked being Spider Man. But dude, like yeah, Spider Man Across Spider Verse did the same I think what Spider Man can do. Obviously, like hey yo, I'm gonna save my father. I'm not gonna let him die like that. I'm not. No one's gonna decide that for me. I'm gonna do my own thing. I was like, dude. Yeah, dude, Cross Fibers really goes hard, and that ending though blew me off. Like, yeah, it said, see, that cliffhanger ending was like super good. It ended off in a good way, just so like we could be ready for the third one. I feel the third one will be really decent, not terrible. I have a feeling, okay, I have a feeling it's gonna be like a lot shorter than it was in the second one because the second one's like the longest animated film of all time. They did it. Oh my god, yeah. But the movie's set to come out in March, but like I don't think it's gonna release at that time because it's too late or sorry, too fast and too rushy. But I hope so. Maybe one day they'll probably give it like a year delay, whatever, something like that. Like maybe another year delay. That'd be pretty cool, but not bad, obviously. But yeah, dude. Oh my god, these movies are amazing. So yeah, so now I'm trying now. Next is the ranking. Yeah, dude, Cross Spider is literally my favorite one of all time. I watch a movie like almost like two or three times. Like I want to watch it for the third time right in theaters, but I just wait till it comes on DVD, obviously. Get it 4K instantly. But yeah, I'm super excited to get it on 4K. But yeah, these are all the tiers so far. Okay, I have this Morbius. Actually, not gonna lie, I never watched it yet, so I'll just put it right here. Yeah, I'll put haven't watched. I mean, I know people say it's really bad, but obviously I'm not gonna watch it. But yeah, I haven't watched, never watched. But yeah, boom. And all right, yeah. Now we'll move on to the ranking list. Here we go. How I rank them from worst to best, or best to worst, whatever you want to call it. Here's the thing. Uh, this is number one, number two, number three, four, five. Spider-Man one's obviously better. Uh, I think Far From Home is better than this one, honestly. And Venom one, yeah, Venom one's right there. And I say this is right here. Ah, come on, there we go. And yeah, Venom Carnage, yeah, between Venom with the Carnage and Spider-Man 3, like right in the bottom. Well, actually, this is hard. My God. Yeah, I think I might have to put Spider-Man 3 right here on this B tier, and then Venom 3 sorry, Venom 2 could be right here. Yeah, because I just no, I don't think Spider-Man 3 is worse than Venom 2. I think Spider-Man 3 was like a little bit better than that because how like yeah, they did it so well, but like Venom 2, there's like it's sloppy. I feel like there's like some studio interference that they've done, but yeah, guys, these are my tier list rankings for Spider-Man movies tier list. So what do you guys think about it? You guys any disagreements? Anything you guys agree? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, this is my tier list video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified anytime. I'm trying to be back on the grind for YouTube, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.